Hello, hello, hello everyone. Finally, we have a chance to do another live stream to showcase full Archer gameplay, right? Here we are fighting for Zone 4, right? Of course, we are trying our best to somehow get the Hydra and Necro. If not, last zone is coming closer and we are doing absolutely fine in terms of merits. 21 million merits already, right? Hello, food. Hello, welcome. Give me a second. I'm preparing. I'm just gonna share the link in the Discord, and I will be fully focused on Call of Dragons gameplay. Hopefully, we are going to push soon, and we're gonna start making a lot of merits because I think today is like last day of the week, which means, well, soon we are getting merit store refreshed, right? Hello Hex, hello, welcome. We are having a busy day, right? We are having a busy day today. So, nice. As long as we are going to fight, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun, right? Plus, I think Aim Bloom was used. That's really important. I need like one more minute. Picks up all the stream details. Yeah, I think ST is better. Nice. Alright, we are back. And let's see what's going on, right? I think here is another place where there is fight here. Well, it's already over, I guess. Well, we managed to build the fort here to have the access to last zone, of course. I believe main fights are going to be here, right? Plus, regarding merits, I think we have been doing pretty fine. 99k from Magrat and Zaida. This was against ST, by the way. So, let's see what we're gonna do today, right? Let's see. Of course, last KVK we had 24 million merits by only Archer gameplay, and at the start of this KVK I said that my goal is to get 30 million merits by only Archers. Let's see if we can make it happen, right? Let's see. I will try my best, of course, but depends how well the rest of the KVK will go. It always depends on alliances, right? It always. If I was a cavalry player, maybe it would be easier to do like a solo gameplay, but if you are archer main or even mage player, I believe you need to have your alliance members around you because, yeah, without infantry players, it will be impossible for you to get the merits which you are basically expecting, right? Right? Hopefully all of these people will join the fight soon. We have been fighting on the different locations lately. Alright, we managed to survive this blink, and yeah, I need to go back a little bit because we are attacking Goresh and Skogul, and the AoE splash which Goresh does, of course, we have to always avoid that, right? Here I don't want to move forward because the amount of ally members we are having around, it will be really easy to target me, right? So yeah, I believe this positioning is quite correct. Even if like mage will catch me, I can easily move back, right? No problems. But I think we're gonna be fighting like this for some time until some big update will happen. Are archers the weakest in the end game? Not really sure because I'm getting closer to endgame and my merits are getting better and better. I believe every single troop type has some strengths and weaknesses, but if you are building your account correctly, there is not such a thing as a weak troop type, right? Depends on the map, depends on the seasonal feature. Depends on the policies for the current season. That's what it matters, right? There is some KVKs which are great and amazing for infantry and cavalry players. There is some KVKs great for mages and some great for archers, right? And for archers, we know that long-range warfare seasons are amazing. Also, I believe Age of Duality KVK, the last one, it was super cavalry heavy, right? It was basically as good as archers are having long range and cavalry having Age of Duality, running with the double artifacts. That's of course amazing, right? So yeah, it basically depends how you're gonna build your account, and I'm speaking in almost every single video when I'm making the guides and tips for especially new players. Don't look at the Warped feature of the game like an accessory. These small creatures are basically third heroes, right? If you are building your Warpeds properly, it basically guarantees you 12 million merits, basically almost every single KVK, of course, if you are fighting, right? So, I believe some people actually looked at the Warpeds at the beginning at first, like an accessory, like a cute pets, like a Pokemon or something, I don't know, and after like 1 year, when people actually invested in Warpeds, they were basically left out, right? All right, let me check if there is some more fights here. Maybe they are still keep pushing. Well, actually no, that's not the case. Maybe here. All right. There is like a lot of places where fights are happening actually. Right, I can't really teleport here. That's not my place. So here we are having a small problem, right? Here, yep. Archers are decent if you know how to use correctly. There we go. That's the wise words. Wise words. 100% agreed. Alright, let me check where we can actually fight.
Nothing's as simple as it looks.
Well, highest likely here, I guess. Unfortunately, I'm using like streamers mode, which means I can't really see what's going on inside the chat. Who is talking, what's being said. But let's see, right? I hope that the fight will continue because my hospital is quite empty. Alright, they are actually targeting our pass, which is quite funny. Yeah, let's see, right? Let's see. So, like, so far, season have been going really well in terms of fights, KVKs, in terms of merits, in terms of fights, in terms of fun in general, overall. I think we are #1 alliance in terms of merits and already pretty high amount of difference, which is really good. Let's see, right? They are trying to do a rally on the pass, so... Or cancelled already. Yeah, I guess it's already cancelled. Hey Lindo, welcome my friend. How are you? Is everything good? Finally we got some stream, right? Hopefully this fight will start, because I don't know, for 2 or 3 days fight have been going in non-stop, and every single time when I join, when I enter the fight, it's basically getting stopped, unfortunately. Hopefully it won't gonna be the case. Alright, I think this guy made a mistake. Yep. Small mistake, but mistake is a mistake, right? Alright, let me check how much merits we got from only archers. We got 21 million merits only from archers, and we still have not even been in last zone. So yeah, I think we're gonna achieve the goal which I set for us, 30 million merits only from the marksman. So yeah, let's see. I'm also really interested if I will be able to do that. Alright, I have no idea what we are waiting here, but let it be. Yeah, they basically cancelled the rally. was like for a second, I guess. I hope I won't gonna miss the start point, like the fight moment, because I'm checking other spaces. Alright, let's see. And yeah, this is the dragon, which we are going to fight for it for sure. Let's see. Yeah, we have been fighting for this entrance for a while, I guess. Well, not I guess the Hydra and Necro Giant is the main targets here, but soon the last zone will start, so I believe there is a little fights left until the final zone, which is nice. Augustum Stone is getting... Yeah, in 2 days... Yeah, we have basically 2 full... almost 3 days of fighting for this pass. Let's see if we're gonna be able to count them. Let's check if there is a cavalry player around with the Nea, I mean the camouflage. Alright, this one is moving. Let's see. Let's see how brave he is or she. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 legions. Let's see if I will be able to count. Yep, I am, I guess.
I'm your worst.
You just made a bad
Yep.
mistake.
Yep, as always, right? As always. I don't know, maybe he thought that I was AFK. Right, next one, this 3.
Fine, we'll move the celebration somewhere else.
Right, cavalry is on the move. Cavalry wants to try intercept me here. And yeah, I got my cavalry players around, so why not? Why not? Alright, we got some movement here.
I'm your worst.
Yeah, as I said. Nice, nice. Yeah, nice damage basically. Alright. It's good. Good start, right? Finally we got some action.
Repent.
Alright, I can survive from here easily. Just move around. Sometimes when you think that you are caught, you are not. Honestly, you just have to move around.
Buried some explosives over
You are not getting caught, you just feel like it. It's the icons of Call of Dragons. Alright, I will go big, because 10 targets is too much, I believe. We don't want to be fighting when 10 marchers are basically targeting only our hero pair.
Place looks good.
Not good, and right now, if we will be able to catch somebody off guard, why not? Right, some damage. Yeah, we can see already some Freya hero pairs. The new cavalry hero, which looks like good. Basically, all new cavalry hero pairs feel like they deal huge amount of damage.
This place looks good.
Alright, can we taunt more? We are basically fishing here, right? Yep. Well, at least I have empty hospital. I can basically do this. But of course, I wish I had higher range when trying to do this, right?
Things up a little.
Right, maybe one more try.
You learn to fear me. You don't know who you're messing with. I buried some explosives over there.
Alright, we are going. That's bomb. Yep. I knew. Yeah, this one was successful. We gonna deal a lot of damage here for sure.
Respect nature.
Alright. Maybe, yep, this one is down. Let's just focus on these mages and
Buried some
let's just use the artifacts because, yeah, why not? yeah, finally some activity around the battlefield, and I'm really sure that you guys will be impressed with the merits by the Archer gameplay, which you're gonna see from the reports. And yeah, I'm hopeful, because I have seen the reports of mine, this KVK, and even myself I was surprised. Here, as you can see, I have defense around me, my infantry players, and I'm not targeting infantry because I can deal damage to our opponents, which is always important. Okay, I can see from the top that opponent's infantry is moving up. I will just go down because, yeah, that's better, right? In top there is 6 and here we have 2.
My heart's going faster than my feet.
Right, I guess here we're gonna have small gameplay of, right, cavalry. We don't want to get cavalry player rushed.
Some explosives over
Yeah,
there.
alright. Let's see if I'm gonna be fast. Are we? Yep, we are. We are. Now, from the inside, we're gonna go and just deal damage, right? Why not? 3 damage.
Don't worry.
Right. Of course, I won't gonna go too much in,
This place looks
because I will get targeted from this amount of, like, this is the perfect place for the cavalry players to go. Yeah, it would be great, but unfortunately we don't have those cavalry players anymore. I guess we had one and that one got destroyed. Pan target. Let's move back.
I buried some explosives over there.
Don't worry. You'll die nice and quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are getting quite a good amount of marriage from these, even these small fights. Right. I'm waiting for our infantry to move.
I
It's
buried
the only thing why we can't really move up.
I'll kill ya.
Because somebody have to tank, I guess, and that should not be us, for sure. Archer should not really tank.
Waiting for this.
Alright, yeah, I can see infantry and we can go. We can go. 6 target is fine, 7 is not. Let's move back. This march speed bonus which we are getting when the mages are targeting us, that's really good. Yeah, as you can see, we are easily removing those targets whenever we have infantry players. This is perfect. Let's move up. We shouldn't really target anything else besides mages. When you have these kind of moments, just go full damage mode, right? Right, let's think about our survival here. From the top we have guests, that's infantry basically. Alright.
Try some of this.
I'm in top, George. Nice. We have 58k merits already from this hero pair.
Waiting for this.
How good this Margaret and Zaida is, and yeah, we are still healing. Of course, I'm gonna target this cavalry because we always have to remove cavalry players around the battlefield as a ranged player, so that's general
heart's going faster than
practice. Okay. I want to deal damage to mages, but we have only 1 infantry. Yeah, I was correct. Yeah, I always misclick that.
over there.
Alright, I think I can survive here. Move.
Try and keep up.
Fine, we'll move
Almost.
operations somewhere else.
No. Yep. We got some march speed reduced, but that's fine, I guess.
This place looks good.
This is nice. I believe we are having positive trades here. For sure. Well, there have been like a couple of mistakes, but that's fine, I guess.
My heart's going faster than my feet.
Soon we're gonna refill. It's not a big deal. Maybe we should refill. Yeah, I guess. Let's refill. Let's check merits. 35k from the Ruby and Freygar, 25k from the Falgrim and Nico, 27 Kinaramu, and 59 from the Margaret and Zaida. You might ask why. The best warped which I have in the game is equipped on Magra Tenzaida, which is the Shadow Manticore, which has a multiple 3-star skills, and those skills actually, like those stars actually matter on warped skills. Trust me, like every single additional 1-star on this Chain Strike, for example, and this Intense Chain Strike, I think I'm getting like 50k more merits by having those, right? Hello, Mr. Swagger. Nice. Okay, hopefully we're gonna have some more gameplay, right? Meanwhile, I'm just gonna get my troops in positions. Thanks for likes, everybody. It means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we are getting scouted. Nice. Let's see if we're gonna make something up again for some extra gameplay.
I need my. Fine, we'll move
Let's
the
see.
celebration somewhere else.
Alright, as I said, went in and I can already see somebody coming closer.
My heart's going faster than my.
Alright, one more infantry here. Alright, these couple of cavalry players.
Worry.
You would like to have some more?
More worry.
Alright, let's try to avoid these 4 cavs. We don't want to get touched by them. And I'm pretty sure I will be getting focused here for sure.
Try and keep up.
Yeah.
I buried some explosives.
I will try to
over
bait
there.
again.
My heart's going faster than my feet.
6 targets.
Let's liven things up a little.
Remember this pain.
Yeah, finally. Alright.
This place looks good.
Yep. Baited, I guess. Yeah, this one is using the ranged cavalry hero, like troops. Spring Wardens, right?
You just made a
My heart's going
Right,
faster
I'm
than
getting
my
targeted.
Get back to
Oh,
wherever you
yep,
belong.
yep, this is what I wanted, but unfortunately, yeah, too little time. We needed more.
liven things up a
At
little.
10 targets is too much.
Remember this pain.
I always misclick. Yeah, we got another 2 infantry. Yeah, I just don't want to get this AoE from the Gorish, obviously. That's why, let's move back. I have no idea where he actually blinked. Nobody was escaping that place. He would not even come inside. Dude just basically blinked on top of the pass.
My heart's going faster than my feet.
I can see infantry. I can see infantry moving. 21 targets, right?
Liven things up a
Right.
little.
Nice, nice. 30 targets.
Balance must be restored.
5. Yeah. At least we got some infantry here. With the help of these guys, we can move up. Three hero pairs are quite enough. Yeah, misclicked again. I can see this one sneaking up. Wants to use the blink
I
for
buried
sure.
some explosives over there. My heart
Let me
goes
check
faster
if
than my
there
feet.
is other place where there is a fun gameplay. Here it seems like a little boring. Here? Should we help these guys?
Watching and waiting. I need my herbal remedies.
Yep. There is just a stare down. People are just looking at each other. But here there is a look of a good merits, but I believe we don't have much of assistance.
You come to admit I was right.
Alright,
Fine, we'll move
maybe
the
now.
celebration somewhere
What's the
else.
members online? No idea what's going on. I even have like Aim Bloom available, which I have to buy, and I don't want to buy because my hospital is empty.
This place looks good.
That's the part. Right?
Fine, we'll move the celebration somewhere else.
Alright, I will need like 30 seconds. I'm gonna drink water and be right back. Hopefully when I come back here will be some fight. If not, then we have to bait again, right? We have to bait again. Let's see what's gonna happen. And of course, thanks for the likes everybody, it means a lot. I'm gonna be back in 30 seconds. Alright, at least some red targets, right? Why not? Let's go.
You learn to fear me.
Let's go and let's see what we can do here. Alright, these infantries are weak, I guess.
I'm your worst
At first, let's target this Gorish and Skogul, why not? HP is dropping pretty fast, so... And plus, we can easily use the artifacts. It might be the case when we can't really use artifacts in some fights, when you can actually just use it on infantry. It's still better than not use it at all, right? Alright, these people are going back.
My heart's going fast.
Get back to wherever you crawled out from.
Let's see how close they can come. Right, now I think we can go.
I buried some explosives over there.
Yeah, nice damage by the way. From our... Yes,
Fine,
but
we'll
I
move
do
the
see
celebration
infantry.
somewhere else.
I'm your
Yep.
worst nightmare.
I can help you if I can click.
I buried some explosives over there.
Yeah, we got caught.
Simple as it looks. We ain't going to Black Pro
Well,
Forge, are
we did not really get caught. We managed to survive.
Learn to fear me.
Let's try to deal damage. I really like Ruby in open field PvP. She's amazing. She can deal damage to multiple targets. That's perfect, right? That's always perfect. Right, we used artifact. Yep, we did. Nice.
Move the celebration
Good
somewhere
enough.
else.
We got 21.3 million merits. Of course, if we had like bigger fight, it would be better, but it is what it is, right? We might get some fight here, by the way. If they will decide to attack, this is the place.
They said you come to admit I was right.
Let's see, something tells me we're gonna have some fights soon. Maybe here. Not here, but...
All right.
Can I go here, maybe? I do have teleport scrolls. One. Unfortunately one, but still something. But if I TP here, there is a high chance that they will rally me. That's also one important thing which we have to always remember.
Give me a...
Wait, I think somebody was attacking there. They're coming? Well, maybe a couple of legions, right? Let's see. Yeah, I think we might have to TP here for some fights. Let's see, let's see. We got 8 likes. Thanks everybody. It means a lot. Yeah, they are moving, right? Or no? Yep, they are moving. Let's see what we can do here. Why not?
Only one goal. Give me a slice of this. I don't take the easy road, dearie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he has infantry. Maybe we can bait. Let's see.
Left, right.
Maybe he just clicked
How come I ain't leaving any footprints?
and didn't really see where he's going. Looks like. Nope.
I've been waiting for this. Try and keep up.
Yeah, let's go. I'm pretty sure I can escape this one.
Give me a minute to think.
Yep, that's
We
it.
ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we?
Yeah, I wanted to check if he was AFK or not. That's the key. Yeah, and now he's just going.
Pay attention.
I'm defending this bridge alone? Yeah, nope, not alone. Not anymore. What's up? What's up? Unfortunately, the hero which got damaged was Margaret and Zaida. Yeah, unfortunately, because that's our highest damage dealer hero pair. Okay, one is destroyed. Let's go for second. Alright, finally we got some teammates around. Of course, I will go for the archer here. Let's go. Nice.
Slice of this.
I'm glad I got my team back, which was nice. Yeah, I wish the damage dealt was to Indis and Dara, would be so much better, but
Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. Give me a
let's
minute.
heal a little bit. Are they moving? Yeah, I can see some of the hero pairs moving around. Which is X. Right, I can see here might be the place where the fights will happen, I think.
They said I'd
Let's see.
Looks good.
Let's move with the Axel. They might be AFK here. We might deal some damage. Why not? Yeah, unfortunately, Margaret got damaged, but still, I believe we did fine. We defeated them in the end, and the trade was positive, so that's what actually matters. Alright, I can see more infantry is moving. Maybe we will be fast. No, we can't really be
what
fast
alchemy's
here.
all about. Try and keep up.
That's not a great idea. Let me check what's going on in our old place. Nothing, which means we did the correct move by keeping here.
They were right.
So closest I can actually TP is this place. This territory, basically. Yeah. Rust. Thinks he can be faster than me there. Really? I think you can't.
Left, right, left. How come I ain't leaving any footprints? We ain't going to Black Crow Gorge, are we? Try some of this.
Right? He's still there.
Left, right, left. How come I ain't leaving any footprints?
Let me think which hero pair he actually targeted there.
Want to see some fireworks?
Huge.
Balance.
Yep, that one.
Cease your blasphemy.
Yep.
Don't worry, we ain't going to Black Crow Gorge.
It's like #1 merit. player in the game here. I think he has the highest amount of merits out of all players in this KVK, if I'm not mistaken. That's why he's not taking any damage, right? Yep, that's why he's not taking any damage.
The oak glows bright.
Yep, I think he's the #1 merit player.
We must always
Yep,
be ready.
75 million merits, the cavalry main.
My heart's going faster than my surprise.
Right, maybe I can be doing things like this. At least with one march.
Open wide. Boom.
Nice. Yep,
This looks good.
what you can do against the Cavs, right? I'm surprised you didn't refresh the Margaret. Yeah, I knew what I was doing.
Time to
Like
rest
when there is
and
no
reload.
fight and I want to fight and my hospital is empty, I'm just taking some risks. Right now I know what's gonna happen. I think he will think that I will go up here and then he will attack me from the back. He should already have maxed out Margaret, like new cavalry heroes, so yeah. Maybe I can use one march
Maybe this time I won't be coming back.
for this fight. Let's see if he's near. Nope, nope.
Nothing's as simple. Left, right, left. How come I ain't leaving any footprints?
I will keep this one inside the keep for some time. I want to know where this guy is going. So yeah, here, right? Yep, he's going there.
Ready to admit I was right. Try and keep up.
Maybe I can go and help our guy. But there is a cavalry player there. Yep. 2 march. Might be really risky.
Toadstool.
Might be not.
We ain't
Yep.
going to Black
Yep,
Road
at
Boys,
least
are
like
we?
this. I have no idea why 5 marches wants to...
Left, right,
Yeah,
left. How come I ain't
let's
leaving
go,
any
let's
footprints?
go.
My shrooms are gonna get ya. Don't worry, you'll die nice and quick. I don't take the easy road, theory. Nothing's as simple as
I'm
it
gonna
looks.
bring my marches.
No one escapes my vengeance.
Hopefully, Trust is not here.
I follow.
My heart's
He
going
should
faster
have
than
some
my
fun with the... Here? Yep. Yep.
Do you
He's
require
doing
any
some
more? I
thing
find
there.
the
Let's
land
try to
forever
go.
in my heart.
Fine, we'll move the celebration somewhere.
Maybe we're
else.
gonna have enough. Let's see.
My resolve.
Alright, all of them are coming, right? Maybe Indies can tank.
Fly.
Yeah, Indies can tank and we can deal damage for sure. Good plan. I hope this... Yeah, he's not really catching me, so all good here. We can deal damage freely.
Surprise.
Let's,
My heart's
let's
going
move
faster
back a
than my
little
feet.
bit.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Nice, nice, nice.
Surprise. Fine, we'll move the celebration somewhere
Alright, we are
else.
getting more...
Nature speaks to me.
Open wide.
Alright.
Boom.
This dude is low HP, so all good. Yeah, taunt, fine.
My heart's going faster than my
Let's
feet.
move inside our territory, and of course we are going to target the cavalry player, which seems really weak, by the way. Indis is tanking, so all good. Yep, this one looks weak. This one actually looks pretty weak, so... Yeah, we have tier 4s inside the Wyverns, so inside the Indie Centaura. which is good enough.
It's our turf now.
Oh, you want to see some fireworks? Let the fireworks fly.
Maybe you will go inside here. Yeah, that's actually the
I must maintain order. Balance must be restored.
too much immobilizing artifacts, too much camouflage. Yeah, there's a lot of things which cavs can be useful in the game. But yeah, I think we are going to defeat this cavalry player here. For sure. Come on, there is like one more crit which we need.
Balance must be restored.
Nice. I can easily do the pain blooms
What else
thing
is it all
and
about? Try some of this.
nice. Keep and Margaret doing some work there.
Toadstools.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the main fights will happen at this place. Let's refill.
Ain't no place in this world that's truly safe.
Why do you use Indecent Ara? Because I like their buffs, which they are giving to my heroes. Can you show me Ruby and Kylan skill tree? I don't have Kylan still. I'm using Ruby and Frygar. And on Ruby and Frygar, I'm having Precision Talent tree. So far, I'm running the extra normal attack build. I know there is another way. If you're gonna go for Kylan, for example, primary, and gonna go for support talent tree with the extra rage gained. But I'm still testing the normal attack, extra normal attack build, which have been pretty fine for me in this KVK so far. Alright, pretty risky for me to go here and start fighting because all of these cavalry players can actually catch me, right? That's why let me check if there is another place where we have mass PvP. Yeah, I guess not here anymore. This won't gonna be the place where the fights will happen, and this should be the correct place. This should be the correct place. Yeah, I'm just afraid of these cavs. Should I buy Margaret from the dailies in Season of Stripe 1? If you are Archer player, I believe having Margaret at least 5551 and Awakened Zyda is basically mandatory, right? Margaret and Zyda and Ruby and Kylan is the best Archer hero pairs if you want to get a lot of merits in open field. Can you show in this talent tree? Yeah, sure. Basically, Indecent Ara's whole idea is that Indis will give us Infirm, which is a great buff, and AoE damage a little and a lot of heals. And the important buffs which Tara is giving is basically while in the battle, the Legion and 4 surrounding friendly legions gain 50% attack and 10% damage reduction. That's basically for all your 5 marches, right? The talent tree which I'm using is this one, support talent tree for sure. As always, I really like in general healing in Call of Dragons, especially if you are Archer player and you have the variable healing inside your Chain Strike's energy from the War Pit, plus some healing in the game from the skills. Yeah, we know that we are dealing damage a lot of time to infantry. Infantry is giving us damage by the counter attack. That's why I rate healing a lot, right? But the most important for open field PvP, as I have mentioned, is War Pits, right? This is my best War Pit. And on every single War Pit, I'm trying to add Advanced Chain Strike for some healing. So far, I have 3-star main talent 3 War Pits. And I'm currently working on the newest Archer one, which is Wind Whistle. Hopefully, at some point, maybe like in a couple of months, I will be able to get this the skill, which is Northwind, to 3-star. But so far it's only 1. It will take some time. Sorry, I stepped out for some time. It's weekend Premier League time. I know, and my team already won, by the way. My team already won, and I'm really happy regarding that. Alright, I think people are gathering here more and more. And some fights should happen in this territory for sure. I think they are going to try to attack our fort. Yeah. We got some more members. Let's see if we're gonna get infantry players. Would be cool, because without infantry players I can't really do anything here. Thanks for the likes, everybody. It means a lot. We are trying to get 30 million merits by only archers. Let's see. What about Kinara half control, half PvP? Yeah, it can work, because control's last talent points are not really impressive. They are basically average. Silence for 2 seconds. 2 seconds is really low amount of time. Without infantry, it's hard. Yep, Linto, yep. By the way, Linto, which team you are supporting? Okay, can we have at least like one more player around? Like, all these people are fighting one infantry march, which is funny. Which is really funny. By the way, we are getting closer to awakening Ruby. 5553. 2 levels, but the hardest last 2 levels. This awakening skill is actually good. Really good. Yeah, this is fun gameplay. Let me check if I'm missing another fighting spaces. What's happening here? Yeah, at least these people are fighting, right? Unfortunately, we can't really teleport there. Yeah, I guess we are in the correct place. This should be the fighting spot. Let's see. I'm supporting Manchester United, the Red Devils. What about you? I'm supporting Arsenal, my friend. Since 2006. When we lost the Champions League final. Alright. There is some movement. Hopefully this movement will be result in fights. Because I can actually go here and buy this. Right, let's buy, I guess. What I'm waiting for, I have no idea. Do I have stamina problems? Not yet, but it's getting closer slowly. Alright, they are here, right? I'm pretty sure they will start to push in near future. They want us to not even enter in a final zone, right? Alright, nice guys, nice. Yep. Yeah, I totally forgot. I still have some saved up elixir. Which is funny. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just do it. Basically, I'm fully healed. Right, let me check where we are actually dropping. Here, right? I guess it will be here. I just have no idea what my alliance members are saying. We should drop the fort somewhere, but I have no idea where. Not here. Not here for sure. Yeah, it's pretty weird. There is a big silence from my allies. I have no idea what's going on. But what I can see here is that maybe Ray will force the fight. Arsenal on top. Arsenal forever. Nice, nice. I'm really glad I'm reading these comments. Yeah, I have been Arsenal supporter since 2006. Unfortunately, since I have been with them, we have not seen the success, only like one FA Cup and
No one
Community
escapes
Shield, right? Hopefully it will change, right?
We'll move the celebration.
Okay, some movement, which is really good. Is this same guy? No.
Nothing's as simple
Same
as it
guy.
looks.
I buried some explosives over there.
Okay, okay, nice. Come on. Like,
Fine, we'll
what's the
move
point
celebration
of standing
somewhere
here?
else.
Okay, Ray. Ray is moving. Nice, nice, nice.
I'm your worst nightmare.
I'm gonna just deal damage to Emrys.
This place looks good.
Remember this pain.
Yeah, infantry, right? Yeah, I just don't want to deal damage to infantry right now, since we have Cavs as a target, right?
I want to hear you
But
repent.
right now, why not? Why not? That's the only target. We can use the artifacts. We can't really even move if we even tried here without removing this opponent here, this Kuma. Pretty tanky, by the way, pretty tanky. Alright, I can see these Cavs. Let's defend our guys. I will deal damage to Emrys. From these three, Emrys is dealing highest damage for sure. Alright, let's help, we are close. Now next will be Mordok. And yeah, I think we did our best there.
This place looks good.
Okay, yeah. Finally some movement, right? Finally some fight. Feels good. Sometimes my mouse is acting crazy, so fine, I hope.
You learn to
Let's
fear.
go, hit like couple of seconds. They are anyways targeting only infantry, I guess. Yep. It was a test.
Worst nightmare.
Let's deal damage to mage and let's go back. That's in and out strategy. If you want to sometimes hit mages, go in, let them attack you, proc the march speed bonus and you will run away. That's like one strategy which I have been using since the new update, and yeah, it's been working pretty well.
Don't worry, you'll die.
Roaring Rager is being used twice, which is nice.
I'll kill this place looks
Right, unfortunately. I thought we had infantry and we don't. And now everybody is trying to attack Kinara, which has the highest counter-attack damage out of all my archers, which is funny.
You'll die nice.
Pretty sure they took a lot of damage there.
Cease your blasphemy.
Right, we should just go and deal damage to mages, but
I buried
yeah,
some
yep,
explosives over
just
there.
move back for these Cavs.
Waiting for this.
Neya is always nice target because she's squishy.
My heart's going faster than my feet.
She is squishy.
Don't worry, you'll die. If it ain't mushrooms, I ain't interested.
Yeah, somebody actually used the artifact on Magrat, unfortunately. We got 15 likes. Thanks everybody. It means a lot.
Liven things up a little.
Toadstools!
Alright, let's move. Let's move. I'm just always trying to speak whenever I'm fighting because I guess that will be a best way for me to help you out, all these struggling archer players, because yeah, from the start for me it was really hard to actually enjoy the archer gameplay, since I understood some details,
Try some of this.
how to fight, how to have fun, and since then I'm having a lot of success. Like when I heard that archers were getting buffed, I was surprised because I thought we didn't really want, like, need to have buffs. I even said in the feedback for the long range warfare that archers does not need long range warfare. I mean, like, same range as mage players, because we are totally fine without range.
Toadstools.
It's my experience. Alright, I think this is perfect. We are dealing damage to Young Ming, which is the best mage in the game.
Don't worry, you'll die nice.
Of course, and artifacts should be used, which is nice. Finally, we have been waiting for this fight, like whole stream, I guess.
Some of this.
Right, let me just target this mage.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Don't worry.
Right, let's not care about infantry, let's only care about these mages. Yep. I guess correct decision, right? Just correct decision, but I do see a cavalry players moving, so we have to move back. Yeah, I guess we got immobilized again. Yeah, now we can easily join our squad and feel safe. I think our counter-attack damage did the job pretty well. And yeah, Ruby and Frygar, 43k merits. Nice. I can't even wait what Ruby and Frygar will do when Ruby will be awakened. I guess like
Sitting on your ass all day.
2 more levels, 150 legendary tokens. Yep. 44k from Kinara Mu, 59 from Magrat and Zaida, 43 from Rubik Island, 34 from Falgrim and Nico. And I think Falgrim is my weakest archer hero in my squad. No high levels. But they are doing their job, right? Applying defense break, using skills by the rage. I also finally finished up the Barbed Manticore to this 3-star. Which is nice. Right, let's check if there is some fights somewhere. Not here. I always want to check if I'm missing anything. Yeah, I guess here won't gonna be any fights anytime soon. Yeah, we are in a correct place. We are in a correct place. We are just waiting for our opponents. Yeah, they are destroying this tower. I guess they will have to destroy a lot of towers until they will come near us, I guess. Right. Let's see, right? Let's see if we're gonna see these people moving up. But we did fine. We did fine. We are close to 22 million, which is a good number, because we have not even entered in the last zone, right? It's a big achievement. Yeah, all of these people are attacking this one infantry, which is, yeah, pretty sad, but what you can do, actually. Come on, guys. It's like only one guy. Yeah, I guess he got quite a good merits from counter-attack damage. They have been attacking him for a while. Alright, we have some movement from our guys also, which is good. Alright, let's see, right? Let's see. We are here. If we're gonna see any movement, of course, I will join the fight. But something tells me that fight will happen in couple of hours. They are building and destroying these towers. They want to clean this up, I guess. Yeah, they will take these. Yeah, they need some time to actually destroy some extra towers, build their own, which will take some time. Let's see, right? Maybe they will decide to do a small push. Maybe not. That always can happen. We got 17 likes. Thanks, everybody. It means a lot. Yeah, I wish we could just go and try to fight this place. But I guess the main way of fighting here will be throwing infantries. Hello, Luke. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, let's wait. Let's wait for some more. Maybe we're gonna have some activity and more merits, right? More merits. I think I missed last night's huge fight because I went to sleep. I can't really fight non-stop. Sometimes I like to sleep also. And yeah, I guess that's the reason why everybody is cautious, because everybody knows that everybody is on their limits. But yeah, unfortunately, we are online right now. Alright, let's see. Maybe anybody is building anywhere. Still same spots. Yeah, I guess our spot is most correct. Yep, let's give them some time. Let's give them some time to decide. How much merits you have now? Now we got 21.7 million merits, and we are in a zone 4, I guess. In 3 days, the final zone will start, and yeah, we are in a good track to achieving the goal. The target was, at the start of the KVK, I wanted to get 30 million merits by only marksmen, because last KVK we had 24. I think we will achieve this target, which is pretty nice. 30 million merits by only archer gameplay is good. Is good. It's good and a lot of hard work. Plus, you know that I don't really like to resource heal a lot. In this KVK, I only resource healed 800k. Alright, 807k. Yep. Well, I'm always choosing the correct fights for archers. That's the reason, I guess. Alright, there is some movement here. But basically they are just defending, right? Right, give me a couple of seconds. I will be back. Someone is knocking on the door. I was just going to say you will definitely surpass last season's merits. Yeah, I hope so. I believe that in last zone we're gonna have a lot of fights. Hopefully everybody will show up. And it won't gonna be decided in one day, right? I just don't like the last zones, which are decided in like 3 or 4 hours of fights. Hopefully it won't gonna be the case for this KVK, and if the fights will continue for at least like 1 full day, I believe I will be able to achieve that target. I will be back, give me a couple of seconds. Let's hope that there is some fights. Let me check. You too, Luke. You too. Thank you. Thanks for joining the stream and thanks for watching the videos in general. Yeah, I guess, like, I turned on stream in a most horrible moment when the fight is not about to start. I believe that it was close, but actually no. We're gonna need like a couple of hours until people will build around. So yeah, I guess we had a small Archer main gameplay. We managed to get, I don't know how many, maybe like close to 1 million merits in those fights. Highest merits which we got was this one, 99k from the Magrat and Zaida. I think, yeah, this was the whole fight here. We also got like 59k from the Magrat here. 31, which is impressive from the Ruby and Freygar, honestly. But yeah, I believe that will be it for today. Hopefully soon we're gonna have more fights and I will be able to stream more. But as always, thanks each of you who joined the stream. Press like, subscribe, share. It always gives me more and more motivation to make more content for this game. Wish you everybody an amazing day, morning and night. We are going to see each other really, really soon. Bye bye and good luck.